Well, it's a new year, and also to celebrate that I got 70 subscribers a while back, I decided, hey, why not go over how I got into the Sonic franchise? Now, I make it no secret on my channel that I am a huge Sonic fan. I mean, look at my profile pic and the name of my channel. I think it's pretty obvious I'm a Sonic fan. But how exactly did I get into this franchise? Well, why not tell you guys? And I've actually been meaning to do this video for a while now. So, let's start with my first Sonic game. The first ever Sonic game I've ever played was Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and I still have fond memories of it to this day, even though, looking back, there are some issues I have with the game. I remember the first time I entered Seaside Hill with Team Sonic, and I was absolutely amazed. Not only because of how fast you were going, but also because of how unique it was to me. When I got my GameCube and Sonic Heroes, I was like, whoa, this ain't no Crash Bandicoot. I thought the other teams were really fun too. Later on in my life, I got a Nintendo DS, and with it, I got a copy of Sonic Rush. Now this game right here is the game that made me become a Sonic fan. I remember the first time I ever entered this first stage, and boy, I had a blast. Even though I didn't know much about how the boost mechanic worked, I still enjoyed it. And during my time watching YouTube, I discovered cutscenes for Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, and a bunch of other games I later got in my life. It's also how I discovered Sonic Colors. And while I didn't have the first Sonic Riders, I did have Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which originally I didn't like the motion controls, but eventually I grew to like this game. And there was one Sonic game that I begged my parents for and actually got for Christmas that same year. And that was Sonic Unleashed for PlayStation 2. I still remember the commercial I saw of Sonic Unleashed, where there's this boy playing the day stages, and then when it became nighttime and it showed the werewolf off for the first time, he turned into a werewolf. As for the PS2 version, well, when I first played it, I actually really liked it. I really liked the speed. I even liked the werewolf stages in that version. Yeah, honestly, if I ever do play Sonic Unleashed, I'm usually playing the Xbox 360 version. Not only does the PS2 version look inferior in comparison, but the HD version looks fantastic. Then in 2014, I got Sonic Generations. And I really do love Sonic Generations. And I personally believe Generations has the best version of City Escape. Not only because of how it's laid out, but the remix sounds awesome. I truly think Sonic Generations was the best way to celebrate the Hedgehog's 20th anniversary. But what would be next? Well, in 2013, I found commercials for Sonic Lost World. And I really didn't know what to make of this game. I thought it was really bizarre. Then in 2013, I got a Nintendo Wii U, and I also got a copy of Sonic Lost World. And I gotta say, I absolutely enjoyed Sonic Lost World. I just really loved how fluent it was. And I actually really still love this game to this day. And I especially loved the grind rail. And whenever I need to calm down, I would just play this song. Then in 2014, I finally got to play Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. And boy was I blown away. I really do enjoy the Sonic stages, Tail stages where you're racing against either Sonic or racing against Dr. Eggman. The Knuckles stages were also fun. I didn't really like the Amy stages that much, where you're being chased by Zero. Personally, I think they're too slow, but I still can find some enjoyment with them. I also enjoy the Gamma stages where you're just running around shooting things until you reach the end of the stage. I think they're a real blast, no pun intended. And Big, well, you guys already know what I think of Big the Cat's gameplay. Another thing I like about Sonic Adventure are the hub worlds. My favorite hub worlds are the ones in the Mystic Ruins, mainly because of that secret challenge you can find. And the egg carrier for how huge it is. I also really like that Eggman decided to put it in a swimming pool. That's really funny. Sonic Adventure 2, there's a lot of things I love about this game. The Sonic stages, the Tail stages where you're running around in a mech. I didn't really like the treasure hunting stages as much as at first, but over time they grew on me. And I especially love the story of Sonic Adventure 2. I really do think Sonic Adventure 2 really had the best plot in all of the Sonic games. And it really does feel great, especially with the whole good guys trying to stop the bad guys from taking over the world. And eventually I got games like Sonic Riders, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic 06, Rise of Lyric. I think you all know the quality of this game. Sonic and the Black Knight? Actually, I think this is a good game. It's actually my favorite Sonic game on the Wii. Eventually, I got to play Racing Transformed and Sega All-Stars Racing. And I really gotta say, after Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, I was kind of worried about what the next Sonic game would have in store. But then Sonic Mania got announced, and I gotta say, when I heard Christian Whitehead was working on it, I was hyped, and it did not disappoint. Sonic Mania is one of the best 2D games I've ever played in my life. I also got an announcement for Sonic Forces, which at the time was called Project Sonic 2017. But personally, I thought it was eh. So, question is, what's next for this franchise? Well, for what I've seen of Team Sonic Racing, it looks like it's going to be a really fun game. But what about a main series Sonic game? We had the adventure gameplay style, and then the boost, and then Lost World, and then Rise of Lyric. So, what else is there? Well, I don't know. I guess that's why I stick to this franchise for so long. Because I wanted to see what was next. And if you're a Sonic fan, tell me why you've stuck around with this franchise. Or if you've left the franchise. Tell me why you used to like Sonic. Anyways, this is Connor Classic Hedgehog. Wishing you all a happy 2019. See you all next time.